Sir Henry, I have Saturdays set aside just for you in classic blues and R&B, papi.
This is classic blues, and R&B.
Well, any time is a good time.
On WVON.
Hey, like right now. Wow.
WVON makes the week go fast. Makes the weekend last and last. WVON.
Every Saturday night, about sundown, country people in wagons coming from miles around, drinking cold liquor from a Mason-Foot jar. Earl man playing tuck it, plucking that catfishing homemade brew.
Gotta have some homemade.
I got me some butter beans.
Butter beans and chitlin stew.
Every Saturday night. Every Saturday night.
I get my share.
And as long as I'm able,
Wanna do the same thing again.
my head gets so bad,
But it don't change.
I'll be so tore down.
I don't even know my name. Yeah.
Big pizza,
Mixed meat and barbecue.
good old catfishing homemade brew.
Gotta have some homemade.
I got me some butter beans.
Butter beans and chitlin stew.
Every Saturday night.
Every Saturday night.
Monday morning
Monday,
is the day of love.
Monday,
Tuesday, I got a milk cow. Y'all know about that, don't you?
gotta milk the cow now.
Wednesday,
Wednesday,
I got a milk the dog.
talk about Wednesday.
Thursday, I got a slaughter hog and I ain't even shaved by it.
I said Thursday,
Friday,
Friday,
Friday.
Friday,
Girls, what's the sixth day of the week?
Friday,
Well, Friday,
Friday,
Friday.
Friday.
Now, when it's done, realize oh, night before Saturday come. Oh, big dog.
Mixed meat and barbecue.
Oh, catfishing homemade brew.
Gotta have some homemade.
Got me some butter beans.
All right, folks, here it is once again on a Saturday night. Welcome, folks, to Classic Blues and R&B. Welcome, folks, to Classic Blues and R&B here on WVON 1690 AM. Welcome to Classic Blues and R&B, folks. This is where you come to get all your real American music. When you're at the Classic Blues and R&B Club, you know you are at the doggone right red, white, and blue juke joint. Here you get real blues, American style. A healthy shot of soul and your much-needed dose of rhythm and blues, R&B. Blues, beer, and barbecue is the real red, white, and blue of the United States of American music. Tell them I told you if you don't believe it. I got documents to prove it, too. That's right. I got proof. Authentic proof. From the carbon kind, you know. Once you get here at Classic Blues and R&B, you know you found the great call letters of WVON. Call letters with a heritage and a legacy. We're coming to you from the middle part of North America, a place we call the United States of America. Our neighbors to the south of Mexico, used to be anyway, I don't know what the hell is going on down there now, and to the north is Canada. That's right, we're glad you could join us here for another weekend of music, culture. Hell, I do a little politics too, somebody told me. I try to be informative, whatever the hell it is that I do, you know. Try to make a little bit of sense out of chaos here, you know. I'm not as deep as Lake Michigan, or what they call what's Salim show. I'm not as we're not as deep as Lake Michigan. We don't get that deep, but we do hit it, and we hit it hard. You know, we really enjoy doing this thing each and every Saturday night, Sunday morning, right here on Classic Blues and R&B. I'm your native son, America. Your native son. Your native, by God, a doggone son. That's who I am. A native son of this great American country that my foreparents have built. I'm not a foreigner. No foreigner in any process. Yeah, look what the immigrants done. Look what the immigrants. Well, what the hell you think we did as native? We built a damn great society here. And the immigrants come here, they don't have to go outside to the toilets. We did. They don't have to run up and down a dirt road. We did. Americans, be proud of what you've done, folks. You know, black Americans, you're Americans. You know, and be proud of that. Hell, don't let nobody come in and push you off your land. No, can't do it. I ain't gonna do that. Got to stand tall and fight for it, folks. Ignorance, as Mr. Williams said, is the most costly crop that any community can produce. And I'm telling you, there's a hell of a lot of it out here, you know. People talk that crap and want you to step to the side. Well, I stepped to the side for none, never had in my 7 decades. Now, heading into I got about 2 or 3 years before I hit my 8th decade. I'm proud of it too, folks. Tell you, the empire is crumbling. Hey, I saw some good days here, very good days, you know. And want to say hi to Mr. Wayne Smith, Darrell Smith. I apologize, Mr. Darrell Smith, over there in Inglewood, a great son of this great country and this city here. As I said, Mr. Edward J. Williams said, ignorance, and I repeat it, folks, is the most costly crop that any community can produce. Check it out, 25 years in the Black Belt. You might learn a little bit. 25 years in the Black Belt. He built the school just like Dr. Carver and Dr. Booker T. Washington did. He had one in Snow Hill, Alabama. They were down in Tuskegee, Alabama. Still exists, Tuskegee. You know, Snow Hill is a relic and maybe a mark or two there, but it no longer exists as the institution that it was. Dr. Carver said, be clean inside and out. Either look up to the rich or down on the poor. Lose if need be without squealing. Win without bragging. Always be considerate of women, children, and older people. Be too brave to lie. Be too generous to cheat. Take your share of the world and let others take theirs. Folks, you ought to check it out sometime. You might be able to get a little bit out of that, you know. These guys back there, when they built the country. They built this damn thing. And I'm on it. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Carver, Washington, and all the rest of them. Thank you, guys, you know. You did a good job in keeping us on check here and online, you know, keeping things going for us, you know. So it's always, that's a good thing. And the thing about this old crap here, I'm telling you, man, it's kind of getting me all messed up here from time to time. It has a notion to do what it wants to do. And I get a problem with that, you know. But anyway, folks, we want to welcome you to Classic Blues and R&B. It's a program that we enjoy doing, and we do it with a lot of passion. Yes, we do. And as we do it, we are sincere about it. We like to make sure that, you know, we're doing something worthwhile, trying to be informative. And a lot of folks say, why don't you play James Brown on Black and the Proud? Because that ain't the only damn song he had. They had a whole bunch of them that they didn't play on the radio for whatever reason. Some jocks say, I like this. And it was good stuff, you know. So when you tune in to Classic Blues and R&B, you will find that attitude. I'm your Magnolia blues man here. My man James Jefferson is on the other side. How you say, James? Say hello.
Good evening, sir. Henry, how are you?
All right, I'm doing fine, man. And say hello to the folks out there, James.
Good evening to everybody listening.
Beside you and I, you know, we got more than just the two of us.
Oh, yeah.
We know our boy T is checking us out. We got three at least. We got three dedicated folks.
You know, if I could for 1 second, that quote that you always say, ignorance is the most costly crop that society can produce. I legit have that written down in my phone, you know, because it's stuck with me.
Well, that's good.
It has.
That's good. I'm glad you did. Because, hell, it stuck with me. Like I said, the man has a book, 25 years. What it was of the book, you know, like a lot of folks talks about the education and miseducation of the Negro by Dr. Carter G. Woodson. Well, his book was the same thing, but it was before, and it was talking about when American blacks were coming out of enslavement, as well as white folks, too. They were the poor white folks who were farmers as well. As they were making the transition out, well, it was up to the white folks to make sure that people learned how to conduct themselves, how to do different things, because they had been, you know, servants basically, in many cases, tradesmen, stuff of that nature. And that was one of the reasons why. So he was saying you have to help make the transition. That's basically what he was talking about. But it's a great book, you know, you get a chance to read it, do it, do your self-service. You can find it online too, but that's a good thing. I'm glad you enjoyed that. One thing too, folks, I want to say this. When the outlets of the media is controlled by a few, the programming for all, ALL, becomes useless. And we have a handful of folks out here. I'm looking at this story down on the border there. And yes, I support my Haitian brothers and sisters, you know, want them to come legally, but hell, it just, I don't know, every time you look around, you know, something is happening to Haiti, but there's a process of getting into the country, like it's a process for me going into a country. I don't know if I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I went on a cruise, and it stamped on my doggone passport, or whatever the hell I had, passport, I think is not to do any work. I am strictly a tourist visitor, which means that was it. And there's a process of going in the country. Some people seem to got the idea that, heck, you come on into it, man, no, you got a process. You know, I was talking to a good friend of mine today, and he was talking about dual citizenship. I said, what the hell we need a dual citizenship for? If I want a dual citizenship, I go to Nigeria, I go to Mexico or wherever and say, okay, I want to become a citizen of Mexico. I want to keep my U.S. citizenship. That's what you do. Same thing. You know, that's what it's about. But we don't have to have a dual citizenship. We didn't come from Spain. We didn't come from Canada. We didn't come from Israel. We were born native. I'm a native son. It means a lot to me, folks, to be a native child here. You know, I want to say hi to Miss Florence Watson down in Memphis, Tennessee. I want to congratulate Coach Deion Sanders. That's another thing. I'm sick of folks. Folks think that because when you become a successful American black, that you have to give up your identity and merge into something else. And folks, you look back, that's why you don't have anything today. When I grew up in a community. I had a family, dad and a mama, aunties, et cetera, et cetera. Had teachers, all of that, part of the community. Had a church, all of those are part of the communities. And we had lanes for children to stay in. And all of the, like I said last week before last, Muhammad Ali, he had advisors. Dr. King, listen to Dr. Mays and the rest of you see the young athletes today, they have no support system. They have no support system. They just, take off and they kind of rudderless out there, And congratulations to Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. He beat the Statesman today. I hear all of these black folks on TV, all ESPN, Fox, and all of that crap. Well, Deion ought to go to USC for what? Deion ought to go to Florida State for what? And I'm telling you, folks, that could be proven wrong. Only Coach Prime knows this. But Coach Deion Sanders, prime time, he came to Jackson State to do what he's going to do. And he came there for the long term. Florida State had wanted him. Why in the hell did you bring me in when years ago? USC, you want me? Why don't you bring? While I was down there coaching these high school kids. Deion Sanders is not going to let people put limitations on him. He came to Jackson State to build something, and he is going to do it. He's there for the long haul. And congratulations to Coach Deion Sanders. I hope that my son is all right. With a couple other ball players got hurt today. So we'll be ready. We got a bye week, so hope we'll be ready, to take on Alabama A&M. We want to beat them up, But it's a congratulations to the Chicago White Sox. They did it again. White Sox won their division. Now let's see how far and what they're going to do, I want to see what they're going to do, folks. We're streaming live at WVON.com on the World Wide Web. We're also on iHeartRadio. Check us out. Phone number in the studio is 773-591-1690. 773-591-1690. We want you to like our Facebook page at Classic Blues and R&B. Follow us on Twitter at WVON Henry. At WVON Henry. Follow us there. And at Henry_Cheatham. Check us out. On my personal these bastards control everything. My personal Twitter, that's what I call it. And I do want you to subscribe to my YouTube channel right here, Henry CB. Just put up a couple of great shows, John Stroges. I'm listening to John Stroges and Bill Shaw. I'm listening to these men. Listen, man, this is some great stuff. This is what these guys did. That's what Maxine Waters don't know. She don't get it. When Stroges and them say, hey, you want this? You got to do this for my community. Shaw is responsible for the Pullman Museum out there, folks. Check it out. When he was a senator at the Illinois State House, he is responsible for getting that museum up and running, Pullman up and running. He was responsible for that. He made sure of that. He made the legislation to prove that. That's, So, but anyway, that's, something that you have to take a look at. I want to say farewell to a man who really turned things around in modern day cinema, Mr. Melvin Van Peebles. Van Peebles was born right here in Chicago. He graduated from Ohio Wesley University, and he is a veteran, United States Air Force. So I will be playing taps for him in some of his music tonight. What he did, and a lot of folks just don't really get it, and he did it when he did Sweetback, when he did Sweetback. When he did that, and of course Bill Cosby did help him to finance that, he got sick. And like Lou Palmer, the great late Lou Palmer said, Lou Palmer got edited by someone, and it turned out an editor can change your work from what you had in mind and what you really did. and when he was at the Chicago Daily News at that time. And Lou said when they changed that, he made it his business, and up in his mind, he said no white person will ever edit him again. Now he said financially he suffered, but he said hell, he said he said where he did the story, no, that's the way it should have been, and he was not going to let that happen again. And he said he stood by that. You know, he came up with Express, I forget the name of it right now. But he did come up with his own newspaper. It didn't last, but he did do that. It's very important for that. That's what happened to Van Peebles. He made a couple of films, and of course, he didn't have the total control of the film. And he took Sweetback, and he took total control. As I said, Dr. Bill Cosby helped him out financially. You'd be surprised what Cosby had done, folks. Y'all can try to kick him to the side if you want to, but I will forever honor him. Because I think he's a very good man. You know, whatever happens 100 years ago is what happened, but I do know the period and how the social contacts things were going at that time. But anyway, Sweetback was his movie. He took that, and he went on to make many other movies. A lot of movies and plays. Great playwright. Great musician, too. You'll be listening to some of the music we're going to play today here. He also made stuff for film and television. Watermelon Man is a hell of a movie. I don't know if you ever seen Watermelon Man. It was Jeffrey Cambridge. Jeffrey Cambridge was a white guy, and he turned out to be a black man later on in life. He didn't, but as a white man, he had no use for uniqueness. And when he became a black man, he saw how his white friends treated him. It was very funny. Van Peebles were very funny. You know, a lot of good stuff, had a lot of meaning to it, you know. Same thing about, some of the plays he wrote. You know, Feet, Do Your Thing. That was from Sweetback. He also did Sophisticated Gents, which was a very, very, very great program. It was on television. And you had, Robert Hooks and a whole bunch of those guys in there. That's when, black folks had something going for themselves, had the institution, that we controlled certain things, and we had our integrity. We did not lose it. We didn't sell it, you know. Nike wasn't going to buy us. We couldn't care less about whether Nike did. We did it, you know. We did it on our own. That's what a lot of these men and women did, you know, during that period, you know. Hopefully talk a little bit more about Melvin as we roll on through the show. His telephone number is 773-591-1690 here in the studio. That's the phone number in the studio. And as I said, I want you to like our Facebook page at Classic Blues and R&B. I want to say hi to my man, Marine out there, Don. He's a veteran too, Darnell Myed and his family. I want to say hi to you guys. And thank you for listening. I want to say hi to my man Saul out there in Colorado. Out in Colorado. A man of mine over in England. He wakes up, he said, I wake up some Saturday morning, I check out good. He's a Wolverine. You know, that's the thing too, folks. It's really sickening to see in this city of Chicago. Simeon has turned out some pretty good students as well as athletes. You know, the coach at Michigan State now, Juwan Howard, is out of Simeon. But they've turned out some good students. Boy Wilson got killed years ago. And now they had two kids killed back to back that same day or the next day right here in Chicago. Simeon is a trade school, and they still, I think that last thing I heard, they still had the electronics and some skill that they were teaching. There's an academy now, you know, they changed that. And you young guys need to get into trades, folks. Electrician can go around the world because it don't change. A painter can go around the world. Don't change the formula for getting that paint right. Same thing about a bricklayer. That's why you see a lot of these guys come over here, and you say, he don't speak English. Well, he's from Poland. Well, his folks brought him up in here, brought him here illegally in many cases, but got him there, so all he does, they have one English-speaking guy on the case, you know. But those guys know that they can do the work. A ruler is a ruler. You can learn metrics, you know. You can learn that, too. That's because everything is basically, you know, convertible. They both dual, you know. So these are some of the things, you know. It is a shame when you hear people talking all that crap. I see they raising all this hell with Reverend Sharpton and Maxine Waters and all down, talking about the guys were whipping the Haitians and all that stuff. But I knew that change would come when you did find non-Spanish-speaking Catholics coming into the country. I knew it would change, I knew that. And, Biden can talk all that smack he want to. I didn't vote for him. You guys did. I voted for Trump. Yeah, lynch me? Hey, no, you ain't going to lynch me. I'm going to take one of you with me. But anyway, folks, here we go. We're going to get into the show right now. Let me shut up. Because James is looking at me funny over. He got a rope in his damn hand, too, And I just, I got my knife and my shotgun. Because we believe in our shotgun. I'm a Southerner, James, so us Southerners believe in our shotgun, So we're going to get one of you if we don't get all of you. All right, folks, here we go. You're listening to the greatest show on earth, Classic Blues and R&B here on WVON 1690 AM.
You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B.
On the Talk of Chicago, 1690 WVON.
You know, when it's right between you and her, it sort of seems like all eternity was a pyramid just leading up to that moment. Like people moved out of tents and into huts, from huts into houses, just so someone could build a room where you and her land. I used to have that feeling once. And everything we did together was dynamite. I was between jobs at the time, and we'd just sit on the floor at home, and I'd help her prepare her projects for her classes the next day. You see, she was a kindergarten teacher. No, don't laugh. Well, you know how it goes. One day we agreed to disagree. Finally, we went our separate ways. In the meantime, I got me a job to keep it together, so I didn't care. And we separated. I didn't care. I swear I didn't care. Not for a day or so, anyway. I guess I just got used to that fooling with paper or something. I made 20 paper rabbits, cut out 2 cardboard Samari shorts, and started what they call a sonnet to you. Now, what am I gonna do? I guess I'll put some eyes on rabbit. I'll paint one pink, paint one yellow. I guess I'll put some eyes on the rabbit. What am I gonna do? 6:15, getting up was cool. When I knew at the end of the day that I'd see you. I guess I'll put some eyes on the rabbit. Pink, yellow, and what's the color for? I miss you. I guess I'll put some eyes on the rabbit. Pink, yellow, that funny kind of green. And of course, there's one in blue. You know, rabbits can't talk. And I never could decide if that was good or bad. But I know I'm sad. I guess I'll put some eyes on the rabbit. One pink, one yellow, one that funny kind of green, one blue, one I miss you, one I hope you'll be back soon, one I hope you'll be back soon. And what's the color for? I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
Hello, this is Charles Wright, and you are listening to Classic Blues and R&B on WVON Radio Chicago, 1690 on your dial. I'm Charles Wright, y'all.
Come on, everybody. Let's have some fun tonight.
Spread 1 ounce of truth benefits like ripples on a pond. 1 ounce of truth benefits like a ripple on a pond. One ounce of truth benefits like ripples on a pond. As things change, remember my smile. The old man said my time is getting near. The old man said my time is getting near. He looked at his dusty, cracked boots to say, Sister, my time is getting near. When I'm gone, remember I smile. And when I'm gone, remember I smile. I'm glad my time is getting there. The baby cried, wanting some milk. The baby cried, needing some milk. The baby, he cried for wanting. His mother kissed him gently. When I came, they sang a song. When I was born, they sang a song. When I was saved, they sang a song. Remember I smile when I'm gone. Remember I smile when I'm gone. Sing a good song when I'm gone. We ain't got long to stay. 1 ounce of truth benefits like ripples on a pond. 1 ounce of truth benefits like a ripple on a pond. 1 ounce of truth benefits like ripples on a pond. As things change, remember my smile.
Hi, I'm Mike Willie. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B with Chicago Blues Hall of Famer Sir Henry on WVON 1690 AM. Guaranteed for me and you. Guaranteed for me and you. What you said. Obviously, it's so easy for me to be misled. All of your words are so far from the truth. You say one thing, but your actions are proof. I guess I'll just go on about my way, but you're gonna need me again someday.
WBON 1690 AM, the talk of Chicago.
WBON. Put curse on you. May all your children end up junkies too. Your man be tricked by the pound to buy that ounce. Your young daughters get rich old dudes head in limousines too. Put curse on you. Put curse on you. Your warriors maimed, on the run. Your sons lag for pennies all night long in the bus depot, 'cause they ain't got no place to go. And lose too. Put curse on you. Put curse on you. Closer to heaven you go. Rum and coke and cocaine. And a dive pusher come cutting your stuff with talcum too. Put my curse on you. Put my curse on you. Your young folks stomp each other's brains too. 'Cause all that meanness squeezed in them ain't got nothing else to do. Put a curse on you. Put a curse on you. Made a block gobble up your futures too. And them rats come slipping out your trash and sliding into your children's cribs too. Put my curse on you. Put my curse on you. Gonna figure see your men folk can't see no beauty in your women folk too. So young men folk be boys to a man, and to your women folk too. I'm putting the curse on you. I'm putting the curse on you. Let them work your playground too. Let them divvy up your babies too. Push and take the arm. Put them on the line too. Pimp get the behind. Teacher get the mind. Put a curse on you. Put a curse on you. May your folks get the ass of your enemy's God too. And every time you start getting hip to the old one, let the man lay a new hype on you. Put a curse on you. Put a curse on you. You go from one bag a day to two. From 2 to 3. From 3 to 4. And your head come up to Jones on you. Put a curse on you. Put a curse on you. Man, feast on your goose too. Police jump on your children's head too. And cackle at their moans too. And the mafia get to work the carcass. And suck your bones too. Put a curse on you.
All right, folks, I'm going to put a curse on you. That was Melvin Van Peebles, a great one there, folks. Like I said, the man was very, very, very good. That's one thing about it I tell folks today. I say, you know, if the rappers knew how to do it like Gil Scott and my man Melvin did, you know, you get a few musicians together. And I guarantee you feel good, you sound good, and you will look good. Put a curse on you, you know, listen to that music, you know. Van Peebles was a hell of a man, you know, as far as writing and all that stuff. He did a lot of stuff. He did a lot of composing of many of the scores on his show that he did, the movies and things that he did. The late, great Melvin Van Peebles, may God bless and keep him. Farewell. He did many things, folks, yes. Yes, he did, you know. He and Marvin Gaye, you know, I don't know, something about them Air Force guys, I guess. Huh? I'm Army, you know. Not the damn Marines. Hey, I know you hear me out there, Cornell. Darnell. I like to mess with my Marine buddies. They're good guys, you know. A veteran is always have a place in my sphere, folks.
This is Mud Morganfield, and you're listening to WVON Classic Blues and R&B with Sir Henry Cheatham.
Said to me, I'm gonna say
only one to try. All of my friends let me down. But my God always stood around. So I'm gonna praise him. I'm gonna praise him. Y'all let me praise him. For saving me. For saving me. Praise him in the morning. Praise him in the morning. Praise him in the evening. Praise him in the evening. Gonna praise him at night. Praise him at night. I can't sleep. When I can't sleep. Now I understand those footprints in the sand. When I couldn't walk, he carried me in his hands. And I'm gonna praise him for saving me.
All right, my man Mud said he gonna praise him. I was talking to Mud when he sent that to me and let me hear that. I said, yeah, it sounded good, Mud. I thought Mud may become a pastor. I know he told me that his daughter, on one of the songs he did, was very, very beautiful rendition between he and his daughter. She's into the church. I said, you and her need to do more music together, man. So maybe he can get her to do a song with me. Get her to do a song with him, you know. Anyway, that's Mud Morganfield, Muddy Waters, boy. Mud Morganfield, Larry Williams, name he goes by Mud Morganfield. Praise Him is the name of that. That's on the Delmark record. He just signed with Delmark. Seem to be happy there doing that. So now I don't know how much inspirational, that's what I'll call it, music Mud will be doing, but that was him, Muddy Waters' oldest son, McKinley Morganfield, oldest child, from what my understanding is. Christone Kingfish Ingram, 662, and the CD is by the same name, 662. That's up in the Delta there, folks. Anything north of where I was, anything north of where I was born is 662. That's look like it's up from Bentonia or Yazoo County on up, you know, Satasha. You got to be a Mississippi guy to know some of those names, you know, Satasha and all that stuff. But anyway, that's what Kingfish is talking about. He's talking about the heart of the Delta up there. Shamika Copeland, Walk Until I Ride. Now, you see, that seemed to be tied into Mother Rosa Parks, you know, in the movement there now, Montgomery, and throughout the South when people did things in a unified way. You know, we made some changes, some real change. We made some real change. We weren't looking for integration, folks. We were not looking for integration. We were looking for changes. That if I'm on the highway and I'm in between Jackson and Montgomery or Birmingham, and I got to go to the job, let me go in there. You know, whether, you know, that's all we were looking for, you know, to get that crap out of the way. We didn't want to lose our identity. Hell, you know, we wanted to keep our identity. And that's why we old folk, we got our identity. ID, you know, we got our identity, you know, our natural hair and all that crap, you know. Not all this mess, you know. Can you imagine buying hair from China from Brazil. I mean, people call it good hair, you know. I've never understood that term, good hair. Yeah, good hair is good. Is hair that you got. Good. That's hair. That's good hair, you know. But people get into all kind of stuff, you know. You hear people saying, just like this guy came out was talking about the young man that got killed, you know, no disrespect to him at all. Because he said he wanted to move his mother to a better neighborhood, okay? But you understand that, you know. It's just weird how we do things, look to do things. If you're taking that same child to another neighborhood, and that child is a bad child, he's going to be a bad child. If he's a good child, he's going to remain good, you know. You're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here on WVON, 1690 AM.
1690 WVON, Berwyn, Chicago.
Another hour of soul power.
All right, here we go, folks. The old hit that old choo-choo train for me. You got it over there, Jane? Boop, boop. If you don't do it, I know how to do it myself. Boop, boop. Oh, yeah, speaking of train, there's a serious accident out west out there. The train got off the tracks out there. I thought it was just a train derailment, but hell, reading source here, it's pretty good. At least 3 dead, multiple injured, as train with 146 passengers derailed in Montana, a remote part of Montana, too. Yeah, that's a beautiful ride from what I want. I want to take that Sunset Limited out there. Hell, I still want to take it. Get me a bunch of money, put it in my pocket, and say, okay, well, we stop here and we'll eat. Spend a day or two there, eat, get back on the train, get me a sleeper. I'm telling you, a good sleeper. Man, I wish we had a first-class rail system here in this country. I mean, it's a shame, the cover been pulled off us. I just, damn, when I was a kid, man, you used to see the train, folks riding on it and enjoying it, man. But now, man, it's, take us hours and days to go from here to my home state of Mississippi, about 14 hours. That shouldn't take that long because we got to share the tracks with the doggone industrial track. What the hell they call freight? We got to share with the freight, and that just takes a little time. We got to pull off and wait for them to go through, and got to do this, switch lines and all that. There is no excuse why we don't have a fast train to go from coast to coast. Should not take us as long as it does, and have just a little bit more room. Just a little bit more room when you go to the toilet rather than these little tight squeeze. We should have a train that you float along like they got in Europe and the rest of the world. As China's a big country, folks. And they finally completed that line. That train goes all up in the mountains there, where else, So we have some great engineers here. I mean, American, native-born American, people like me, natives, Look at this crap. I say, wait a minute, why is all these names, different than Cheatham and Jones and Jackson or Jefferson and stuff? I said, now, we got all these, who in the hell did we build these colleges for? And I realize you bring the foreign student here and they do something, well, that's ours, So I understand the politics of it and the control of it, We're streaming live. We're streaming live at WVON.com, iHeartRadio. We're up there as well. Download the app. Take us with you wherever you go. Keep us warm. Right now, it's still nice. Nice, beautiful fall weather so far, folks. Hope to keep it that way, you know. And we want you to like our Facebook page at Classic Blues and R&B. Follow us on Twitter at WVON Henry and at Henry_Cheatham. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. You might be able to teach me something, or you might learn something. Yeah, you know what? Got some great stories up there. Great videos and stuff up there. So you can always jot a note too. You know, you can comment on it. You know, just say, hey, look at you ain't that smart. These people you got as guests. Well, that's the whole purpose. You get smart people, you know, to do the thing. You know, they talk about what they talk about. They know what they know, you know. And you just ask questions, you know. Anyway, well, what about this? Well, yeah, that's 2 + 2 is 2. You move on from there, you know. Telephone number to the studio is 773-591. 1690-773-591. 1690. Here we go. We're heading back into the old station there. We're going back into Union Station. We might drop a few people off on the way back who wants to get off at different things. That's one thing about this train here. It's first class. You know, we got X amount of dollars to, you know, make sure that it is first class, you know, that we can do this and we can do that. Stop, you know, people want to stop and get off here. We let them do it. We pick them up at different places, you know. But, yeah, you're listening to Classic Blues and R&B here on WVON 1690 AM.
excuse me, buddy, but excuse me, lady, but you fooling, ain't you? Where can I be? This ain't America, is it? Oh, Lord, where can I be? This ain't America, is it? No, this ain't America. You can't fool me. This here's the home of the sheriff, not the land of the free. In America, folks don't run through the streets, blood streaming from where they've been beat, and the parks are for the people, and the cops in the good old USA don't think they're some kind of guys either. No, this ain't America. You can't fool me. If you don't spit the right image, they just pull out their EDD. If they just don't like the way you look, they just go on and trick, just trip, name, and frame and blame, just legislate and club away, and just laugh louder and louder. No, this ain't America. You can't fool me. No, this ain't America. You can't fool me. Love. Open arms for every creature. Love. Open arms to every man. Love. Joy and peace and harmony. Love. Children with laughing eyes. Love. Yes, love. That's America. Love. No legal story. Love. No legal word agreeing. Love. No legal story. No, this ain't America. No, you can't do it. Oh, this is the land of the sniper, not the home of the brave. Oh, say, can't you smell it? You too smug to see? Greed done poured the blood. Your democracy's defrosted. Something's gone rotten. Smells like justice and liberty. No, this ain't America. You can't fool me. Excuse me, but seriously, which way to the good old USA? This ain't nothing like the place I want to be. Not as far as I can see. I don't care what you say. Hey, why you putting that this way? This sure ain't America, is it? No, this ain't America. You can't fool me. No, this ain't America.
Good Lord! Good Lord! Gonna have some
You're listening to classic blues and R&B with Sir Henry.
Frankie and Johnny were sweethearts. At least that's the way the story goes. Frankie bought everything for Johnny, from his sports car to his Ivy League clothes. Oh, he was a man, all right. Oh, but he was doing her wrong. Just to show you what can happen, a friend came running to Frankie, said, you know, I wouldn't tell you no lie. I saw your man riding in his Jaguar with a chick named Nellie Bly. Oh, if he was your man, honey, let me tell you, he was doing you wrong. Let me tell the story. Frankie ran around the corner and peeped in a swinging place. And there she saw Johnny with the woman. He had his arm around her waist. Oh, he was a man, all right. But Frankie could see that he was doing her wrong. And oh, let me tell you, Frankie reached down in a pocketbook and up with a long 44. She shot once, twice, 3 times, and Johnny fell on the hardwood
change. But every day is a different story. But everybody does the same old thing. There might be sunshine, you know tomorrow may be rain. Yeah, today it might be sunshine. I said tomorrow it may be rain. Every day is a different story. But everybody does the same old thing. Takes away my rain. Yes, when I see your smiling face, baby, your sunshine takes away my rain. Every day is a different day, but tomorrow may not be the same. No, tomorrow may not be the same. back in my suitcase. Hold down the line. Ain't nobody worried. It's here I got the blues.
You can fade it on you. All right, folks. All right. You hear the bishop coming up there telling me, get up out of here. It's just like a melody of guitar that told me to get up out of here. That's what it means, folks. Just heard a great session there, folks. The Maxwell Street Blues Band. Every day I have the blues. And, of course, I dedicated the show to Mr. Melvin Van Peebles, a great artist. The Washington thing, that was a hell of a music that he played. I mean, the man was talented, folks. He was not one-dimensional. He was talented, and he exhibited, and I hope that you got a little bit of that tonight, this morning, when I was trying to, we played his music before on the show, but I wanted to really emphasize it a little bit more tonight. Farewell to Mr. Melvin Van Peebles, and condolences to Mario and the rest of the family in prayers. John Primer, every day brings about a change on the CD Blues on Solid Ground. Willie Thompson, Willie Wicked Thompson, my classmate. Go back, boy. I used to play behind me, too. I mean, he was a saxophone, and he played several different instruments. He went on and mastered them. Mr. Willie Wicked Thompson and the Backyard Kids. That's what he calls them. The Backyard Kids. Up on top of that boardwalk. Get up on top of that boardwk, you know. Sam Cooke, Frankie and Johnny, one of my favorites by Sammy. Bobby Womack, Don't Move, More Than I Can Stand. Magic Sam, I Need You So Bad, girl. That's Delmar Classics they got out running, and I got it from there. Managed Boys, Bad Intentions. Bobby Blue Bland did quite well with that. Hickey Bird, Bill Cosby, Melvin Van Peebles. This Ain't America, folks, from the movie Watermelon Man. If you haven't seen Watermelon Man, take a look at it. It's a funny movie. It's a funny movie, you know. You take a look at it. But it has a lot going for it. And, of course, we had Nellie Tiger Travis, Walking in the Rain in Memphis, all here on Classic Blues and R&B, folks. Folks, it's always my pleasure to get up in here